Bill, tell me about the role of letter writing in collections.
I felt that was such an important part of our business that I had an industrial psychologist on my staff, and I had him study the ways for us to be effective in writing collection letters. And what we found out is this: when you write a collection letter and you send it to a customer, the effectiveness of that letter starts with the envelope. And we studied different colors of envelopes that would make a difference. Now, I hadn't even thought about that until a psychologist said, well, I bet you that the color of envelope you send your past due notice in will make a difference. And I thought it would be red. I even picked pink before I picked the color. In fact, I didn't pick the color. We discovered that the most effective color to send of an envelope was blue. And we sent our notices out in blue envelopes. The people would respond more quicker because we did an A/B study. Same notices, same type of people, white envelopes and blue envelopes, and red envelopes and blue envelopes, and pink envelopes and yellow envelopes and blue envelopes. And blue won out every single time except one situation or one time of the year. And that time of the year was when your tax refund checks come back. And what we realized is we wanted to send our envelope out in the same color envelope as the tax refund check came out. And, we felt like that was just being creative. And sure enough, at that time of year, you would get more results when you sent your general mail out in an envelope that looked like a tax refund check, but it did not have anything on it about the government. In other words, it was not disguised as a government envelope. So it starts with that. Second, you want to keep your letters very simple. 15 words or less in a sentence, no more than 2 syllables to a word. The simpler you could write those letters, the better it would be. And you want to make sure you ask for specific action on every single letter you sent. Specific time to pay, specific way to pay. And when we did that, we collected millions of dollars. Now, we were much more sophisticated in our approach to this than most people were back in years ago. We tracked the letters we sent. We tracked the amount of money we received back on those letters. We tracked it by the type of account it was and who placed that account with us. So we could tell right away how effective a letter was. Sometimes we would just switch letters around to see if we could get better results. And as we did get better results, it was a constantly improving program. I believe every company should have an effective letter program. But it's something you have to study and you have to work with and you have to develop. That's why in our book we give you sample letters. And those sample letters should be letters you could send to your best friend if you had to collect money from him.